Hello, welcome to that Peter Crouch podcast. Me, Peter Crouch, the Friday edition of the podcast. Got Chris Stark and the Notorious Sid with me. Everyone okay? Busy week? I mean, a lot of midweek games and stuff, isn't there?
A lot of midweek games. I've done Aston Villa, Brentford, which was good. I've got Fulham, Brighton tonight. I went to Wimbledon, AFC Wimbledon Newport on Tuesday.
How was that?
Well, my boy's on loan at Havant and he got recalled from his loan spell. There was injuries at Wimbledon, so he was on the bench. I was hoping for him to get on, and he didn't.
This is coming though.
He's coming.
Coming.
He's got Harrogate away on Saturday, so it's the trip. Do you do it or not?
Well, you got, yeah,
Well, I have to do it,
100%.
That's what I said to
I think
him.
it's your duty as a father, really.
Well, I'm all up for a road trip. You ain't got to ask me twice.
It's sort of silly season with football now, isn't it? You're right. There's so many fixtures. I sort of love this time.
Yeah.
I love seeing a bit of different coverage as well. Like it's all just good fun, isn't it? And there's games like late games, early games, just a lot of football.
There is. Yeah.
I'm aware this Friday we've got to whip through because I was telling you boys that I've got my kid's nativity. It's his first ever sort of nativity. He's got a shepherd.
No way.
Shepherd
Oh,
is
really?
massive, isn't it? Shepherd's massive.
Freddie.
It's got Freddie
Do you remember we were going to do this one year? Do you remember we were going to have Gabriel Jesus?
yeah.
We talked about it. Tony
Angel.
Adams is the donkey. You
We've
know,
had Angel.
But yeah, Angel. We were going to do it, weren't we? We would love to
Shit.
imagine getting all them all together and doing it.
A nativity of footballers, but actually with the footballers.
Be
You're
amazing.
right. We said this time last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
And this is his first one.
His first one, yeah. So
Good
he's
role.
got to sing a song called, I think it's Whoops a Daisy Angel, which again, now all I can imagine is, footballers singing it. But yeah, first one today, I think it's a big call up getting Shepherd.
That's a big shout, mate.
It's massive.
Yeah.
Just got to hope he doesn't let the side down. With
Big
that.
chance for him.
What could be the worst thing? Is it a sheep?
I think it's the alternative ones, isn't it? It's when you get cast as the wall.
Innkeeper 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember what you had? What were you?
I definitely had a tea towel wrapped around my head. I
Did
remember
you?
that.
Your
Yeah.
classic tea towel.
I had a tea towel.
I
wrapped
can almost
around,
imagine it.
I think I actually remember it. Tea towel and just a massive elastic band. So I must have been a shepherd.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think I delivered like myrrh. I think I was-
Wise man?
I might have been one of the
wise man?
One of the wise men, yeah.
Dennis.
Dennis, yeah.
Just quickly, you done a thing midweek, didn't you? The darts.
I did.
9 darts.
Yeah.
147 break.
Yeah.
Hole in one challenge for Paddy Powell.
Yeah, it was brilliant. You know.
Did anyone complete?
Yes. Sean Murphy got a 147.
Did he?
Yeah. And then, it was brilliant. I was with Ross Fisher and Matt Wallace, Tony Bellew and Paddy Power himself. And we went down to the golf club and it was a 141-yard par 3. And oh my God, their boy was so close. They were so close.
Oh.
By the end, obviously, we had a little go. I went down, shanked my first onto another fairway. It was highly embarrassing.
No.
Really embarrassing, yeah. Because
Bill.
I was just really nervous. To be fair, me and Tony Bellew, I think we rushed it, you know.
Yeah.
What was the upshot then? Who won?
Well, so basically they were saying which one's easier. So I don't really know because people could have a bet on it as well.
They were streaming this live. And
It's streaming it
I
live.
remember
You could
seeing
have
the
a bet.
adverts for it.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all had to be above board and stuff, you know, because it was obviously people were betting on it.
So what was the easiest?
Well, it worked out the easiest because no one got a hole in one and no one got a 9-darter. But the 147, and also he missed a routine brown, because we had it on whilst we were watching the golf.
Yeah.
It was a routine brown, and he should have done it earlier, really.
I see a clip and it was getting a little bit spicy between, because they was in the same room, wasn't they?
They
Doing
were,
next
yeah,
door
yeah.
to each other,
Yeah.
and it got a little bit heated.
Yeah.
It did,
shall we
yeah.
say?
Did. But you know what?
That's sportsman for you.
What I realised was, even at the golf, mate, they were in the zone. It was like watching them at, the Ryder Cup. It was like that. You could see that, once it was all laughing and joking, and we were all having a go at the start.
Yeah.
By the end, when they were getting close to the 147, mate, you saw them at the focus like came in, and they were landing it a couple of yards past and zipping it back, and it was just going whoa, because we had it on the screen as well.
Oh, beautiful.
It was good.
They was doing a Chris Stark, but they were zoned out.
Yeah,
Slightly zoned out.
Slightly zoned.
Just looking ahead to this weekend's football then. So it's very exciting in our mini league that we've got going on. I mean, let's analyse.
Well, it's been unbelievable. Obviously,
It is toit.
Yeah, it's very tight. I mean, like, listen, we got me and Sid's got 2 points each there, and that was we got the points from the West Ham Arsenal game and the Liverpool City game.
Yeah,
we had them to win. You had them to draw, Chris. That was the only mistake you made, and now we're all on 30 points.
When you say him, it was obviously his followers as well. So it's interesting to see you gonna.
No, because it wasn't
you went
actually.
against them, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I went against them. That was the thing. So I went head and heart and just got excited. And I've ultimately done the wrong thing. So so just don't do that again. It's so tight though.
You nervous?
Am I nervous? Yeah, I guess I am, because I had a healthy lead, it felt like, and you boys have chipped away at it. And look, we're level. It makes for an exciting league.
Again, it's a better league than the Premier League, I'll say it again. Some great results midweek. I think Manchester City bounced back, Chumbawambered.
Yes.
As
needed.
Pep was always going to.
Yeah.
Liverpool, great game up at Newcastle.
Yeah.
Really enjoyable game.
It's a classic, isn't it?
Brilliant game up there.
Between them two.
And of course,
Everton,
big
great result.
win, massive win for them.
Especially ahead of this weekend as well.
And Villa as well, yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's the Merseyside derby.
Good timing for the Merseyside derby.
And Chelsea were emphatic as well.
Yeah.
Made a few changes as well.
Speaking of high pressure, what happened with the lad who, I think, did you miss this last time, Sid? So do you remember that lad who missed a penalty when he was younger? He was a Bristol City fan.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to chip the crossbar. So Sid's,
Yeah.
Jamie, bearing in mind this is 14 years of redemption, we gave him the chance, and thanks to everyone at Bristol City who allowed him to have this opportunity again. It's been a really difficult period, for his life. 14 years of always at the back of his mind. Could I have hit the bar? Could I hit the bar? The Peter Crouch podcast gives the opportunity to do it again. Are you entertained?
Let's see. Is he drinking his natural tash, or is he doing Movember?
Oh, he's got the Peter Crouch pod on the back.
Oh,
What a
wow.
legend.
Look at his delight.
He's tashing it from November as well. There he is. To be honest, a great reaction from the crowd and everyone at Bristol City.
They was all involved, wasn't they? So, so the fellow on the mic, he's he looks
nervous.
He's at the cameraman. Okay, so this is from
In
the
jeans
D.
as well.
He's in jeans. He's got the Adidas
He
gazelles
took
on.
a deep breath.
Little dink. Fair play to him. He's rifled
He
it.
has gone. Oh, he's giving us
He's gone for it. He's getting a ribbon. Jamie, superb. Do you know what I like? He's gone for the He's gone for the power.
Yeah,
Really,
he hasn't
really
gone to clip it. He's just gone for pure power. For me, it feels rushed. Look, he's gone back. He's not really composed himself. It's just right. It's a great strike.
Right, because the
It's a
great strike.
The little skip before it looks like he's had to adjust quite last second.
Yeah.
Do you know what I like as well? Look, I like, when he's patting down the grass next to the ball there, a bit like Cristiano would do.
Yeah, I bet
when he's taking a free kick.
He's got the Adidas Sambas on, mate. He could do a Peter Crouch.
He could have easily done a
He
Peter
could have
Crouch,
easily gone. Am I entertained with that? Yeah, come on, let's give him a thumbs up. Come on, Jay, come on. I'm entertained with that. It's 14 years of hurt, isn't it?
Jamie, son.
He was absolutely buzzing with that.
Yeah, superb.
Well done, lads, for giving him the chance as well. Love that. And
brilliant.
thank you, Bristol City. Yeah, great.
Definitely.
Great effort.
All right, into the games, lads. This next part of the podcast is supported by Paddy Power. We have the Merseyside derby. It's a 12:30 kickoff. This Everton versus Liverpool. So it's at Goodison. The last Merseyside derby at Goodison.
Yeah.
Which is sad, really. I scored in this game. My first Merseyside derby. Ross was there that day, actually, behind the camera. He was a young boy crying into his ear, kind of before we might have even met, really. So I already made him cry before I met him. We won 3-1 that day, but what a game! And even if you ask the lads, the games at Goodison, they're probably just a little bit more spicy, I think.
Do you think off the back of this result Everton had in the week as well, do you think that changes things slightly in how you've got to view the predictions?
Because it was that they were down.
Yeah.
A lot of people down around the club.
Even though they got good characters and personalities at Everton, it's hard to keep grinding away. That win midweek is huge for them. Liverpool are strong favourites, though, as you'd expect. But with this just being at Goodison and with Everton just getting a result, getting a massive result, does change us ever so slightly.
I know what you mean.
I think a scoreline.
Definitely, yeah. Well, Liverpool are 2-5. A tenner gets you £14. So Everton are 6-1 at home. It's a Merseyside
The last
derby.
ever one there.
6-1.
They will be bang up for that.
Like-
They will be. Look, Ross is even nodding. Look, he's like,
They'll be bang up for it. But there's, it's one thing Ross being up for it. On players.
yeah.
That is a difference. Do you know what? Did you see the fella with Die Shout on the? It was at the ground the other day. It was a banner, and then towards the end of the game, I didn't see it.
Come away.
But when you're 4-0 up, I was like,
how can you hold it at 4-0?
Well, do you feel slightly embarrassed by that, or is he sticking by that, or is it just one game?
Well, I'm sure he's taking it to the next game, and if they go behind, then it'll come out.
He'll have it under his seat at the start.
Do you have to view obviously there's emotion in it from an Everton fan point of view, but from a Liverpool point of view, is there anything that will get said about sort of wanting to ruin the party there? Wanting to ruin the celebration. Is there any motivation in that, or do they just go out and do their thing?
No, this game's it's bigger than others, and I think it starts. I don't know whether there are scousers in the team, so I imagine they'll be telling them. But for us, obviously, we had Carragher and Gerrard, obviously the most probably like the local lads in the team that live and breathe it. So we knew about this game months in advance, and when it was coming up, it was constant chat about it, and it was about keeping your mouth shut before the game, doing your job, because you don't want to be one of those ones where you say something and wind the opposition up. And we were quite hot on that, but they were tough games when I was at Liverpool. Really tough games. They had a good side then, and I just think that golf is bigger now.
Yeah. Okay. In 7 of the last 8 games, there have been 2 or more goals per game.
There's one here, right? 3-0 to Liverpool is 9-1.
Yeah.
I've got a tenner on it.
Is that
I'm going to lock in my... I'm going to lock in my...
He's gone early.
I'm dinging early, and I'm going 3-0 ding.
Okay.
Right, okay. Well, yeah, as always, I sort of consult Instagram, go by what people who listen to this podcast want to DM me, score-wise. There was a surprising amount of people who were saying this could be a draw. More than I thought.
I actually...
Really?
So it's hard. I was tempted to lean that way. But then I've just been flicking through the last few scores that I got sent through. And I'm not going to go dissimilar to you, but I reckon there's a goal from Everton in there as well, just for the drama. Maybe early doors. Maybe they go ahead. So I'm going to go Everton 1, Liverpool 3.
Oh,
nice.
Okay. I was going to go 2-1 to Everton.
To Everton?
Sorry, 2-1 to Liverpool.
Do you want to ding that in?
No digging.
Dig it?
No digging.
I had a ding there.
You must have heard that pigeon.
Sorry, there's a pigeon that's... you probably listen to this podcast and hear random noises because there's always stuff going on. Today, there's a pigeon somewhere in the walls.
There's a resident... We've got a resident pigeon in the walls. I think we should call it Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny.
Lenny Pidgley. Do you remember Lenny?
I do.
Chelsea, wasn't he a goalkeeper?
Yeah, when Chelsea won the league, he was like lifting the cup before JT and Lampsey.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Third choice keeper.
Superb.
Okay, sorry. Back to Liverpool. Right, let's go. Liverpool 2, Everton 0.
2-0.
2-0 Liverpool ding.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to ding my score in now as well.
Okay. Right. That was slippery. He didn't ding it. You know what I mean? He said it and then waited.
Play the game.
Yeah.
What did you go for?
3-1.
Yeah.
Okay. We do have a Paddy's boost here. This is the Crouch Pod Bet Builder. The odds on the Bet Builder will be boosted by 20% in the special section of the website or app. Right, I'm going to go player to be carded, Gay.
Okay, I'll go player to score or assists. Let's go Salah.
Player to commit one or more foul. I think you could pick any player from any team on this, especially with this fixture. I'm going to go for Gravenberch.
Right, lovely. You know where to find it. Odds are correct at time of recording. Please gamble responsibly. Right, moving on to the next game here. Yeah. Aston Villa. You were at the game the other night, versus Southampton.
This is a massive game. Last night was big for Villa because they had Brentford at home, Southampton, then I think they got Forest as well. So if they wouldn't have got a victory against Brentford, this then becomes massive at home. They haven't won in 8 games. Obviously, now they've now stopped the rot. Southampton are still they're still struggling, aren't they? I've done their game against Brighton last week, 1-1. show glimpses, especially in the second half, that you're thinking they could be okay, but.
Well, obviously got
Then they
absolute
get
pumps at
smashed
Chelsea.
by Chelsea,
And they were poor goals. I don't know if you've seen the goals, but they were giving the ball away, and the goalkeeper,
Lumley,
and just made poor errors. That cost them, and I think I do worry for them massively. But I always knew Aston Villa would turn it around. I think they're too good not to, and it's a big result because Brentford are a good side.
Yeah.
Brentford
I don't want to wish management away because I think it's too easy to kind of create that hype. But are you surprised that everyone's stuck with the management there and the
Southampton
setup at Southampton?
Russell Martin.
Yeah.
It's nice to see.
It is nice to see. Yeah.
And it's good that they're sticking by him and he's sticking by his guns in terms of this is the way we play, and we're not going to go away from that. I think it was inevitable that there was always going to be up against it. They didn't really go out and spend well. I think the money was pretty tight. They got a youngish squad, not much experience, so I think they knew it was going to be up against it. I think Villa have got too much in this game, especially being at Villa Park. Villa Park is a special place, isn't it? And when the crowd do get you going, it is great. They'd certainly done it the other night against Brentford. I can't see anything other than Aston Villa win this game. I know Southampton will give it a fight, but I see Villa winning this 3-0.
3-0?
Yeah, ding.
Dinged it.
Oh, I've got that written down as well. What were you thinking, Crouchy?
I'm happy to go next. I will go with Aston Villa 2-0.
This could be anything. This could be a 5-1.
I'm not going to go for that though. I do think it's one of those. I don't think Southampton are going to score.
I must admit,
most people are saying 3-0.
I must admit, they did look still a little bit ropey in defence. Villa. Tyrone Mings was back. He was absolutely epic, but there was a few gaps where Brentford could have exploited and they didn't. I think there's a Southampton goal in this. I've already dinged.
We've done an excellent work of persuading me, but I can't tell if this is some sort of bluff.
No, seriously, I was there last night.
No one knows, do they?
Well, I'm trusting your punditry opinion there, but
yeah. Do you want 3-0? I'll have
No, I'll go 2. No, he's got 3-0. I'll go 2-1.
No, I've got 3-0.
You got 3-0?
Yeah.
You got 2-0? Oh, I'll go 2-1 then. Oh, everyone's saying 3-0. No, I'm going to have to go 3-0.
Really?
Okay, can I
can't.
Well, you can, yeah, we'll ding 3-0 in it.
3-0, yeah.
Okay.
Ding.
Okay.
I feel like he stole it off you there.
How?
We said 3-0 and dinged it, and you took it off him.
I don't mind changing, but I've already dinged.
No, but why would you change it?
Because I actually think it could be different.
All right, I'll go 3.
To be fair, it doesn't matter if you actually go the same now because we're all on the same points. Do you know what I mean? No one's catching anyone. No. I could make ground or lose ground there. It's me who's in the doghouse here, really, or in the up shit street.
Doesn't change the game, does it? Right, I'll go 3-0 then.
I think you should both have. You could both have it. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to change, you can.
Well, he's dinged.
Well, if I've dinged, I've dinged.
Okay. Let's respect the ding, right?
If you unding a ding, what's the point of having the ding?
You're
completely correct.
Right. Okay, my bad.
All right, Brentford versus Newcastle. Absolutely unbelievable game the other night. Newcastle, Liverpool, I loved it. Isak's goal, did you see that?
Yeah. Steve Wright.
Yeah, unbelievable goal. Big fan of Brentford though. Obviously inconsistent results of late, you would say.
Yeah. Home form, they're good. Away they're poor. Away they were poor the other night against Villa. But as you say, at home, even going the other week, they went 1-0 down against Leicester and come back and beat them 4-1. So this is a hard one because I think it's Brentford, it's a Jekyll and Hyde. Like home and away, you don't know what one's going to turn up. And I think it's the same for Newcastle as well. They're a little bit, when they're on it, they're really good. But sometimes they're just off their levels.
But like what you said about their home form, right? They're unbeaten, Brentford, in the last 8 matches in all competitions at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
16 points from 6 matches.
Yeah, no.
But I do like Newcastle, like going forward as well. He's such a good player.
Oh,
he really is.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah. Did you see how the ref stopped it the other night? Against the,
Yeah, when they were going through.
on the 18-yard box. Newcastle were attacking. Pope got yellow card, didn't he? He sprinted up to the referee.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going first. I think it's your.
Go on then. I'll go.
Your chance
I'm
to
going to
go
go
first this time.
I think it's going to be tight. I'm going to go Newcastle 2, Brentford 1.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Do you want to go next?
I'm going to go the exact reverse of that. Brentford 2, Newcastle 1.
Going cowgirl.
Yeah. I've gone from cowgirl. I've cowgirled it.
You're going to flip reverse it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Oh my God. So we're all completely different.
All different.
Oh wow.
This is massive.
This is
isn't
big.
it? This could be a decider.
Do you know what? When's that game on? What time is it? A 3 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday, that one? Because I'm going to be tuned in for that.
Lock in for that.
I'm going to lock in. It's a huge moment in the season, actually.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, listen, good luck this week. I don't mean it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I had to say it. We talked about shirts off with Mo Salah. The way he took it off, it was like almost Magic Mike-esque.
Yeah, you weren't here for this, Sid. So we were breaking down how brilliant Salah is at removing his shirt.
Yeah.
The way he took it off, it was like he went like that and just took it
in
off
like
and
one
threw it.
motion.
In
Whilst
one
running,
motion, like Magic Mike
It's like
style.
he must practice that.
Yeah. It was, and then he revealed what looked like a Magic Mike body as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've been inundated with messages about it.
Really?
This one says, "Afternoon, gentlemen. Regards to your families."
Nice.
Very formal.
I really like that.
Do you know what's really appreciated that? And also, his name's Ollie Hensey, and I think he might be foreign, and I think that's why he had tremendous respect in his email.
Yeah,
Okay.
it feels like how you used to say that Tony Pulis would talk. It's almost as if he sent a
Regards to
message.
your families.
Yeah.
It's Unai Emery-esque, isn't it? Good evening. Or
Good evening, yeah. Afternoon, gentlemen. Regards to your families.
And
Lovely.
yours.
Well, like, usually we get called bonfire. Well, that was a nice change, I thought. Talking about your recent topic about Big Mo removing his shirt cleanly, I'm a big John Cena fan here. I had a gander the way the big man takes his shirt off. One clean sweep through the arm and over the other side. You'll never look back. Works in all scenarios, around the pool, pre-naked plop, or when the lights are out in the bedroom and the morale is high.
Oh, wow.
Give it a go and let me know. Ollie Hensey, great email. Loved it.
That's great.
That's so true, isn't it?
Yeah,
they're all
when the
different,
morale's
aren't
high.
Well, when the morale's high, it's just, it's coming
when
off.
you feel
It's coming
confident.
off.
Well, you're
When you
bouncing
feel
into the
confident,
bedroom like,
Yeah.
that's what I do. I just
You're
take it off.
almost a different person, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean,
All the hard work is done, is that what you're saying?
I just
you
think,
just enjoy it now.
I think if you're a confidence player like that, it's just. I think women like it, don't they?
Yeah, we've got to be confident, I think, you know.
what, of taking the shirt off?
That's what we were saying, though.
I reckon it takes you up 10% if you take it off in that manner.
Yeah.
Right, if you're struggling to get the arm out and stuff, do you know what I mean? It's like you can really take...
Or if you're having to ask for help to get it over your head, you know, if it's occasionally if I've gone and
Releasing
done a
the man
little
boobs.
run on the Peloton or something, and sometimes the shirt's just clinging, you have to sit there and poor wife has to kind of remove it.
help you out of it.
It's like the two arm. If you go in one arm and then the other arm,
That's
like
if they're tight.
it's a no-no there, isn't it? She's
with your
getting
arms
up.
in the
She's
middle.
going to get up and walk out and
Yeah, I think so.
Especially if you start flopping it around.
What the old... talking about the man boobs.
Yeah, well, no, I know. I'm talking about if he's saying if your arms, if you take them through the sleeve, right, and they're just by your body like this,
Yeah,
just slip
like a
the
penguin.
sleeve around.
What? Just say to my attention there. So when you are stuck on after the Peloton, you're not in full lycra on the Peloton, are you?
It's not full lycra, but it's like sort of the football kits that the players will wear. It's that sort of quality on
like
proper
the
gym
shelly.
kit. It's just it's not designed for me.
Yeah. Well.
It's just a bit awkward sometimes. But I guess what we're saying here is that I love this idea of morale being high in the bedroom, like being able to bound in and just
Remove.
yeah, just
John
looking
Cena
great
style.
and feeling.
I think I don't know if there's a technique to that. Really, I think you just in the moment you're just flinging it everywhere, aren't you? You're ripping the shirt off.
But did you ever do that as players? Celebrate with the shirt off? Did you ever give it
I
that?
didn't take my shirt off.
I think I did.
No.
Got to be a certain player, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be fairly ripped, haven't you?
Yeah, I would say so.
Got to be chiselled.
Yeah, certainly. All right, let's move on. We've got the Donkey Awards. Obviously, this one starts really differently. 2 Meter Peter, Steve Slayswell, and BBQC Plus. Back to normal straight away. Hope
Regards to your family, though.
Regards your family. Hope this email finds you well and ready to embrace the Christmas festivities. Oh, here you go. Maybe you are. Maybe we're turning a corner with this. Really enjoying the recent chats on the pod regarding the revival of redefining of the football donkey. I'm all for it. With that in mind, I attended my son's youngest nativity the other day.
Brilliant.
And in the build-up, he had given us no indication of what part he was going to play in the show. So me and Mrs. Took our seats in the nursery dining room, ready for the performance. And as all the kids entered the room, we couldn't quite see our son Charlie. Wow. We finally caught sight of him dressed in a full donkey onesie.
Superb.
Needs to say he nailed it and offered all the credentials previously described on the pod. I even heard myself as I tucked him in bed that night. Good night, mate. You're an awesome donkey today. Keep up the good work. Love the show. Back strong. That's Kenny, Newcastle fan.
Isn't that great?
You were a great little donkey today. I love that.
Well done.
We can make the donkey powerful. Huh? We can bring that power to the donkey, the nativity part.
Yeah.
You're so right. Donkey and nativity has taken on a whole new meaning now. This is such a good message. For anyone who's got their kids' nativities or attend that sort of thing, you see the donkey. It should be given to the best child there. Really, it should be the key role.
Are you saying Jesus is gone?
I'm just saying,
Donkey's the one you want.
Donkey. If you're a kid and you get donkey, you should be buzzing about that.
Oh.
Also, I don't know whether we need to now reword Little Donkey. Do you remember the song? You only hear that around Christmas time, but
yeah,
it's all just about plodding along with your precious load.
Yeah.
And actually, maybe it just needs a bit of a rework, you know?
Yeah, you might do.
We can throw that out to the universe. I'm sure someone creative out there will come back to us with a verse for Little Donkey. Rework him.
Right, lovely. Yeah, and we've just got the Hand of Pod. It's completed its first leg of a European tour. And friend of the pod, Kieran, has been in to share the highlights. Should we take a look at this?
Oh, wow.
And let me just tell you this now, right? Kieran has gone to some lengths here. He's become the unofficial ambassador. Well, actually, make him an official ambassador of the podcast.
Yeah.
Because this Hand of Pod is the best so far.
Look at this.
We land. The adventure begins on our first leg or hand of the European tour.
It's unbelievable.
To the Antiques Roadshow trumpets now.
The Antique Roadshow Trump, he's narrating
Early
it.
morning, 5:30 start before scanning onto the tube to get to the airport. We went down the Lizzie line.
No way.
Security, just like everyone else.
Amazing.
Customary pint at the airport, needed with breakfast before getting into that cockpit.
This is amazing.
How's he got it in the cockpit?
Started though, buckle up, and we're off to
Look at the hands.
Wow.
A little bit lazy on the travel later before heading to the Bayern Munich bar.
Phenomenal.
Where we got to see
Bayern Munich bar.
the U Bagsy trophy. Look at that.
Look, you Bagsy.
There's the U Bagsy there.
Then a little cultural trip to the 1860 Munich. You clearly hate the red bastards. And a little reverse cowgirl.
Oh. No, he's not. He's not going to. He's not in there. Surely not. Whoa! Reverse cowgirl in Munich.
Where we had to try and sneak in the hand.
Fully nude as well.
Fantastic.
Before heading to the pitch.
Look at that. What an arena.
But just like bonfire, really entertained. So let's get on to the reason that we're here.
Man. Oh my
We
God.
visited the best Munich has to offer.
Oh, no.
All to find if we could reunite this hand with its missing body.
Oh.
Let's go in and find out.
Oh my God. This is. I've seen that.
incredible.
Like,
Covert operation had to happen here, so if I speak, I'm in big trouble. But the hand had a great time. Really enjoyed the attention it was getting, and then we thought we did it.
oh my God.
What? Could this be home? No one's missing a hand. So unfortunately, Munich.
Oh
were
my
the one,
God.
But the European tour continues as we head to Dublin in 2 weeks to try and reunite this hand.
Well, that was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
You boys need to up your game. That was absolutely awesome.
I mean, that's better than Louis Theroux.
I mean,
How good was that? Did you guys notice when he was boarding the plane with his passport, there was the passport picture was the hand?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that. No.
That was,
good is
I've
that?
never seen
my
anything
God.
like that. That was
Whoa,
staggering.
that was fantastic, Kieran. Well, he's an ambassador.
Incredible.
Hands down.
Well done. Hands down. Right, well, I'll tell you what, listen, if you've got a hand, you need to pull your finger out. We'll see you next time.